All right, good morning. So I wanted to show you all how to access Mac and Via for research for today's homework. So the first thing you're going to do is from our Desert Wind homepage. So if you go to sisd.net/Desert Wind K8, it'll take you to this page. Under quick links, you will find Mac and Via. So you will click on Mac and Via. From here, it'll take you to the home page. Now, right now, we are searching a lot about Black Lives Matter. Just so you know, we do have some resources here available for you that you can search on the civil rights movement, protests, and then some of the more recent Black Lives Matter protests. Okay, so this is just in case you're interested. But what you'll need for homework today is our databases. Now, databases are credible places where you can get information. The one we're going to be looking at is Gale. Remember, we don't want to go to Google because some of the Google websites, especially if you're searching history about civil rights, are owned by the Ku Klux Klan. And so I want to make sure that you are avoiding some of that misinformation that's out there. So you're going to go into Gale databases and you're going to go down to Gale in Context Middle School. And this will give you credible information from reliable sources. So Gale in Context, here you can search Birmingham church bombing. And notice as I start typing it, it automatically pops up. So you can go ahead and click on it. And what it is going to do is it's going to take you to this page where it gives you all the search results. It'll start with an encyclopedia of the US history. And this is the best place to start because it's going to give you all the 5 Ws, the who, what, when, where, how it happened, all of that. Then it'll give you some information from the African American Almanac. Great source. And then as you go scroll down, you can listen to some audio. You can read from the point of view of different people. You can read news as well. So all of this is for you to browse, but I do want you to read about it from these two sections first so that you get the general background. Okay. And as you are reading these, I want you to work on your QCQ. So I want you to come up with at least 4 quotes, copy 4 quotes, and I want you to comment on those 4 quotes, and then you're going to write a question. Okay, so as you're reading this, pick one quote to write a comment and a question on. So maybe it's the Ku Klux Klan, a national white supremacy organization known for its violence, intimidation, and terrorism, was very strong in Birmingham. Okay, so that's my quote. What I can think about is a comment, like how did or a question, how did they become so prominent? Right? And then I could also say, it's sad that even after all these years, the KKK is still in existence. Okay, so you can type in all your notes, or you can write them down. Once you save it, you can send your notes to your OneDrive, and that way you have it. But all we're asking for, the summer school teachers, is that you actually have it written down. Okay, so at least write down the 3. If you do send it to your OneDrive, the way you access it is you go to your mail, and then you access your app launcher, and you go to OneDrive, and under OneDrive, you see where it says Gale in middle school context. You can click on that, and here will be the document with your notes. And here are your notes. If I click here, let it load. Okay, so your notes should appear, or you can write your notes here. You can do your QCQ. That's your quote. You can comment on it. So you can write the same thing. So it's probably best, because it doesn't look like it's giving me my notes here. It's probably best if you just write your question and your comment after downloading it here. Okay. And then here you can just share with your teacher. So if it's Miss Lopez, it'll be C. Lopez, 67. Or if it's Miss Lerma, you can type in Miss Lerma. Her name should pop up. Or if it's Miss Romero, you'll just type in Romero and it'll pop up. Okay. And you can submit your notes here. So remember, for homework, you do have to submit your one question, one comment, one quote, and this will be based off Gale and context. So if I went too fast, just rewind and rewatch this tutorial.